you were starting to work with vitamin water, right?
Well, sure. I told you. I haven't told everyone about this, but I thought maybe I'd, just start talking about it now. But
okay.
In June, I was approached by the vitamin water company. Well, this is a couple Junes ago. But anyways, they wanted me to name some flavors.
Yeah. How many flavors did you name?
Well, they said the flavor guy was retiring, and they needed a new flavor man.
Just to name them or to create them, too?
No, they would put the juice in. Okay, the liquid was already mixed up.
Yeah.
So they put like a little cup of grape juice in front of me. I'd swig it down, and I go, oh, that's Revive.
Yeah.
And they were like, holy shit.
That's
spot on.
That's how they came up with it.
That is called Revive.
Was it named vitamin water before that, or did you come up? They had the
name of vitamin water.
So you didn't invent vitamin water, but you invented like Revive, and what else? What other flavors are there?
There's Relax.
Ooh, that's a good one.
There's Regret.
There's Regret. What did Regret taste like?
Regret.
I haven't tasted Regret.
That was kind of a mango cinnamon mix.
That is regrettable.
You can only get that in the South, and I'm getting $20,000 a pop for these vitamin water names, and
that's amazing. Do you?
That's how we're subsidizing the making of our records now. Vitamin water.
Really? Do you want to sponsor a radio show?
No,
Under the table.
I need all of this vitamin water money for. It's spoken for.
It's all spoken for.
I don't want to be a dick.
I can't get any of it at all. Not like one bit of.
I feel like you're putting pressure on me because we're on the air. On the air. And
I'd ask you off the air. It's just you have to understand my life. This radio show just happens to be my life, coincidentally with hot microphones.
Sure.
So I mean, this happens off. It's just like, So I would have asked you off of the air, but I'm asking you now because the microphone. So you shouldn't feel like you're under pressure.
Dave.
Matt. My name's
not,
Matt. I'm not Dave. I'm not Dave Crespo. Did you think I was Dave Crespo?
Who have I been emailing with?
You've been emailing Dave, but he booked you for my show. But I was the guy that was going to get lobster. Okay. So now I'm totally confused.
Do you mind if I call you Dave?
Yeah, you know why I do, though? I have a very good reason.
Yeah.
So my middle name is actually David.
Yeah.
But it's after my uncle, who I hate. Literally, I have very good reason to hate this guy. He's just a terrible person. If he's listening, I hope you're fucking dead.
Call in at 617.
Yeah, call in. Uncle David.
4122.
61, yeah, exactly. Uncle David, if you're listening.
I apologize. Matt, let's go back to this money issue. I'm not going to loan you any money.
I don't want a loan. You're not hearing me. I don't want a loan. I want you to sponsor.
I can put a good word in for you. Look, I'm about to
vitamin water?
I'm tapped out. I have no more vitamin water flavor names.
Why? Are you just taste buds zapped? Did you get
every genius hits a wall, and I think
you hit the vitamin water wall.
When I named Revive, I collapsed. I was in professional care for a few days because I was exhausted. I nailed it.
Did you overload on vitamins? It was a vitamin OD. Perhaps?
A little secret here.
Okay.
There's no vitamins in the vitamin.
There's no vitamins in the vitamin water. What are you talking about?
Okay, so listen.
There's no way it's just sugar and water.
But I want to put it in a good word for you. So I put a little glass of juice. Here's what it tastes like. It's sort of a raspberry cumin mix.
Raspberry and cumin.
Yeah. What do you call that?
The morning show.
Raspberry and
Are you
cumin?
familiar with the vitamin water brand?
I am.
That's not how
they're
it works.
one-word names, Casey.
This Hallelujah the Hills guy's got a bit of an attitude.
Well, I think you see, this is the thing. He's abrasive. This is an abrasive show.
Oh, okay.
He's a very professional guy. He's obviously at the end of his rope because of all of this vitamin water.
All the vitamin water naming?
Obviously working him very hard. How did you name XXX? I'll try and think of... See, I feel like I'd have to taste strawberry and cumin.
I can't believe you think I named XXX. That's a piece of shit name. It's done by the guy who was before me.
Really? You don't like that one?
And what does that tell you? What is it? What, am I drinking a porno?
That's what I'm wondering. What does that taste like?
Yeah, exactly.
It tastes like the unknown.
It's a little... maybe it's a little salty. It's served warm. It's a little more viscous.
It is better warm.
Yeah. Bodily fluids of any kind. Let me... So what? What about... Glow. Did you name Glow?
Sure. I named Glow.
How did that... Tell me that one.
Okay. So I went into the vitamin water headquarters.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, good to see you, Mr. Walsh. here's the new flavors. They set down 3 little vials.
Mm-hmm.
I do a shot of what I named Glow, and I looked at everyone, and everyone was kind of a little bit of aura showing. And I said, this drink's called Glow.
That's really just how it happened?
That's exactly how it happened.
It's incredible. Now, were you under the influence of anything while you were naming these products, or did you just go in and you would just like...
Just energy drink naming genius. I mean, if that's an influence.
Why you? How did you get in with vitamin water? Exactly. I mean, you gave us a little background, but you didn't give us too much.
They just saw, like, I think they saw my tweets.
Because you were like, you were just renaming drinks, essentially?
No, they just saw a certain something in my tweets. I was not talking about drinks or energy drinks or naming things per se. They just saw something in my tweets that said this guy could name the vitamin water flavors.
So they were, so you can't point to anything. It just happened.
Did you name
That's
Charge?
Incredible.
Charge. Yes, I did name Charge.
Well, we have to know. I mean, we have to know all of these. How many, first of all, how many have you named?
Well, I don't know. It's been kind of a whirlwind. It's like... I just...
Do you have other companies now, like, trying to get you to work for them? I mean, would you name anything other than sports drinks, or would you name other beverages?
Obviously, you read the trades. You saw that I was taken away for a weekend by Nantucket Nectars.
Nantucket Nectars. See, they have really generic names for their...
Now, interestingly enough, they didn't want me to come up with the names at NN. That's Nantucket Nectars.
Yeah.
They wanted me... you know how there's trivia under the cap?
Yeah.
They said this trivia is old and it stinks.
Yeah, so it's not very informative.
We want the vitamin water flavor naming guru. Come in. New trivia under the caps. I said, take a hike.
You weren't going to do it. Take a hike to Nantucket Nectars.
I said I'd rather die than make up trivia about lighthouses.
Why? So why not? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because I'm locked into a thing there. With vitamin water, I could call it anything. Charge, Glow, Revive. That's freedom. To come up with trivia about lighthouses and vacation spots and nautical trivia, it's like, are you aware of my work?
It's one word shit.
It's one word shit, but it's big.
It is big. It's huge. I mean, it's one word. But there's like several different variations of that word
they just
everywhere.
Ripple out. You enjoy your energy drink.
You just walk by people and you say, he's drinking Glow.
You see, actually, hang on a second.
Okay.
Formula 50. That's 2 words.
No, it's not.
I didn't name Formula 50.
And he didn't name Formula 50, and it's not even 2 words. It's numbers in 1 word. He didn't say he doesn't put numbers in the title.
When you say it, it comes out as 2 words. So if you're asking for Formula 50, it's not like...
Right.
It's supposed to be...
That's why that's a garbage flavor name. I didn't have anything to do with it. And I repudiate its existence.
So obviously...
You deny the existence of Formula 50?
I don't know what that is.
So if I went out and got a bottle right now?
Try it.
You didn't come up with Multi-V either?
Multi-V, no.
Go-Go?
That's hyphenated, by the way.
Yeah, Go-Go was mine.
That's yours?
Go-Go.
What about Vital Tea?
Nope.
Be Relaxed?
Nope.
Well, I don't know. That's an incredible story. So you've named... You wouldn't work for Nantucket Nectars, first of all. So I wanted to get back to that. So was there... so you don't work at Vitamin Water now either, though?
No, I'm exhausted. I did the work. It's amazing. But I'm done with it. I took all the money. We made the third Hallelujah the Hill album. Mm-hmm. Hallelujah the Hills. What's my band called?
Hallelujah the Hills.
Get it together.
It's difficult. See, it's more than 1 word. I know you struggle with more than 1 word.
Yeah, we should probably keep things monosyllabic from now on.
If I could name my band post energy drink naming experience, it would be a 1-word band.
What would it be?
Maybe I'll go with Glow.
Glow? You can't do Glow. You already have Glow.
It could be a drink in a band.
What happened to you? I feel like, see, you just went back to old work. That's like having, having Jimmy Page and Robert Plant on saying, "Oh, we got a new Zeppelin album," and it's just slight variations on their old shit, on Physical Graffiti,
or it's a dubstep remix.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like, come on. Like if you had went wah, 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 rise, it would have been dubstep.
Yeah.
That was my dubstep impression, by the way.
Excellent.
That's my dirty sound.
Don't do that again.
Shut up.
Well, listen,
You're
I want to put the vitamin water legacy, and that is the correct word, behind me, and just talk. I want to concentrate on getting the third album out.
When does it come out?
It's going to come out probably early spring.
Early spring. So EP, LP,
Full length, the third
Full
full
length.
length.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys doing that? You playing tomorrow night?
Yep, we're tomorrow night at PA's Lounge.
PAs. What time? And where can people get tickets if they need tickets? I don't know.
I think
No
the show-
idea.
I think it's at the door for PAs, right?
I think
At the door?
I think PA's is a door only kind of deal.
Yeah.
And there's a great 4-band bill. Probably starts about 9. I think we were on about midnight.
Awesome.
Things work like usual.
And you guys have a website, Facebook, MySpace,
All of those things.
all of those things, so you can find them. Hallelujah, the Hills.
Yeah, and you go on eBay, you can find people who didn't want our records anymore. They said, I've had enough of this. They put it on eBay. You get it for cheap.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess that's kind of an interesting sell.
On Twitter,
But-
you guys are at H_T_H, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
been
not Hallelujah, the Hills, one word.
Hollythehills.com, one word.
Well, the web. So you obviously named the website, but you didn't name the band.
Well, the way things work on the World Wide Web is even if it's multiple words in a URL name, you condense them all.
Yeah. So it's
Right?
one. Right. So then you can do that.
I mean,
Right.
who
It's
would
a
put
loophole?
spaces in between those words? That'd be like grandpa internet behavior, right?
It would be. That's what I'm saying. So you were like, that's a loophole for you, is website naming. You can be so
No,
like
the only
Yes.
the only thing I ever said had to be one. I got on a kick of one-word titles for vitamin water flavors. That's not my whole thing. I don't want to be pigeonholed here
so you can do multiple word names.
for anything but vitamin water, which I'm done with.
That's just what you
And
got.
also, Nantucket Nectars, stop the emails. Not going to work for you.
And then
Yeah, there's
should
actually a
realize it.
Nantucket Nectar's van out front.
Do they have a Twitter? Does Nantucket Nectars have a Twitter?
Probably.
They must have a Twitter.
Would you mind typing?
Get off my lawn.
Now, when you name things, do you have like a set number of words you're going to use? Like you say, okay, I'll name your band, but there's like a 3-word minimum or maximum. There's
No,
a 3-word max, minimum, maximum. So that's it. Like it's both.
It was a weird time in my life. It's the only time I've imposed such strict rules on myself is when I was naming those vitamin water flavors. Anytime else, I'm kind of like a no holds barred
Namer of things.
Yeah, I'm out there.
Yeah.
East,
Just all
west,
over
south,
letters.
north.
Yeah.
But if anyone needs a band name, I think that'd be fun. If
Yeah, you could do that. Instant feedback if you want Ryan to name your band. We'll work it out.
from the man who named Revive, Glow, Relax. What was the other ones?
There was a lot more. I think you Drive. Did you name Drive?
I named Drive.
You named
from
Drive?
the man who named Drive. I will name your band. Hit me up here at the station or on Twitter.
Essential.
Essential was mine too.
That's-
more reason to call.
I want to hear about Essential. Well, how did you name Essential?
Okay.
I'm more interested in Regret.
Regret. Like I said, that was a test market product. Test
Oh, yeah.
market product. You can't get that anymore. Regret was the
Mango cinnamon flavor of Louisiana.
exactly yes, and that I was to be honest, I was having a little fun with them. I was like, this is a shitty flavor. I'm giving it a shitty name. They're not going to know because I'm smarter than them.
So we had feedback about the raspberry and cumin, and someone thought it should be. Is it raspy cum or raspy cum?
I think that might be Raspy Cum.
Raspy cum. I don't know.
This is an online person.
This is
station,
feedback.
Station fan and friend Greg Runs.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what he says. I don't know. He combined it as one word, but then it's
Yeah.
got the cum word in it. That's why I thought maybe it was cum.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Raspy cum.
it would need an accent mark.
An umlaut.
Yeah, but it doesn't have that in
Yes, but
cumin.
then it would be Raspy Cum.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Almost two.
Raspy cum.
What about a 2U kind of deal?
Like a double U?
C-U-U-M.
I like raspy cum.
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 Raspy Q.
Look, it's fun to talk about in the air, but that is a garbage name for a vitamin water flavor.
Ooh, so you're shooting Greg down.
Greg, he's probably a great guy, but
Too many syllables, I'm guessing.
was he just whisked away for a weekend in Vegas by Nantucket Nectars?
I don't know.
Probably not.
He's got ties to the island, so.
Oh, by the
I
way,
don't know.
Nantucket Nectars is on Twitter. It's Nantucket Nectars without an A.
Okay, let's all get on Twitter and tell these people to stop harassing me.
Yeah, we'll get on. Tell them to stop harassing Ryan from Hallelujah the Hills. He's done naming drinks with one word. Playing tomorrow night at PA's Lounge. We heard them earlier. You guys can be found on Facebook, Hallelujah the Hills. He can be found on, what else? MySpace also, you said?
No, we cancel that.
Oh, you
Facebook,
cancel that.
Twitter, Bandcamp, regular website, eBay.
Wait a minute, that's what I just fucking said.
Just hammering it home for the listeners.
All right, well, hold on. Now, I'm gonna cut the music bit actually because we have a phone call coming in. So I'm gonna take this now. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, this is Greg Runge.
Okay, hey Greg.
Hey, Greg.
How are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I could be better, but you didn't like my raspy cum comment.
Oh, it is
raspy cum.
pronounced cum.
It is cum. See, Ryan didn't like
Okay.
raspy cum. I thought it was okay. I like raspy cum, or the one. What did Casey come up with?
Raspy Q.
Cum. I like raspy cum. It's a mix of both. But you're upset at Ryan.
We just thought maybe you didn't know how to do an umlaut on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I would copy and paste that on, like, fsymbols.com or some shit. But
Yeah.
raspy cum definitely sounds a little bit better than what this guy supposedly is coming up with.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, because the whole because the way that you're saying raspy cum, it's not like the cum is an addendum to raspy. It's actually more emphasized. It's like you're like, hey, whatever about the raspberry. It's really the cumin that's standing out. So, and when Ryan described it, he said a hint of cumin. This is more like it's a cumin flavored drink with a little bit of raspberry. The raspberry just happens to be in the front. So maybe if you called it like cum raspberry or cum raspy,
Cum berry, or maybe even whisper when you say the cum, since it's only a hint. Cum berry.
You could, yeah.
or
Just a
raspy.
little hint. So listen, I want to give Ryan a chance to respond. He seemed very upset when he said when you said what you did about his naming abilities.
I'll be honest, Greg. He's got his eyebrows.
It's not necessarily his abilities. I just think he's full of shit.
Ryan, your response?
Sir,
Yes,
you
sir.
have no right to call in and repudiate the very true tale that I named over 30% of the vitamin water flavors. What do you have? What evidence do you have?
The evidence that I have is that 50 Cent wouldn't allow you to do a damn thing with the business that he started.
He's a figurehead. You think he's in there naming flavors? The man is busy making up great raps, and he handles vitamin water with a very loose touch. He's barely there.
I do have to say it was a huge coincidence that you came in with what you described to me as a $45,000 gold chain, Ryan.
Look, he
He can sport a $45,000 gold chain, but he can't give the best internet radio company a little bit of money to plug their shit water.
Yeah, Ryan, what's the little medallion say? What number is on that medallion? It's not a 5 and a 0, is it?
It's 27.
It's 27.
That's my lucky number. But listen, he might have something to do with the Christmas gifts at the office party in the Secret Santa.
Did he draw you a Secret Santa? That's what I was going to say.
He has everyone in Secret Santa. He's goddamn 50 Cent. But
He does Secret Santa, except he gets all the fun. He draws all the names.
Was he at the interview where I was hired to name all the vitamin waters? No.
He wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
Was there?
I don't know. You're on Boston turf, buddy, and you're talking to New York talk. Go back to Nantucket Nectar and get some real New England.
I
in
was
you, would
born.
you?
I was born and raised in Dedham, Massachusetts. Sir.
So Greg's alleging that now that you're jumping ship.
I do have to go to work if that's what you